What is up, YouTube? Wolverine Undead here, and I just was looking at my rustler, and I was just barely putting on the stock shock tower, and I thought I should do a review on my Integy kit. So first we'll start off by going over the whole kit, just like a brief review of everything it came with. And all that was about $100 on eBay, I think, give or take. And then, so, start off with the shock, or with the A-arms. Like, they're not too bad. I prefer RPM though. And then it comes with like everything. It has like these Allen wrench heads right here. Hold on, get a better view. And they strip out really easy. And that's like pretty much on everything. And then the bulkhead it came with, I really like that. That's nice. Front shock tower, that's not too bad either, except for the screws fall out of it. You gotta use a lot of like Loctite. And then the thing that holds the body mounts, this thing is garbage. It looks pretty cool when you first got it, and then these springs break and they don't line up at all and they're all crooked, and it looks pretty bad. So I just barely decided to put the stock one on. And then the rear shock tower, I put the stock one back on. Here's the one that came with it. It's supposed to have 3 screws, and these aren't the stock screws that came with it. I put those on. Then like this got bent pretty bad too, and I straightened it, and then it got bent again. And it's a 2-piece thing, which is kind of stupid also. So I didn't like that, so I took that off. And then same thing with the rear A-arms, and then the caster, or the bearing carriers, I guess they're called. I didn't like them at all, because the bearing that it came with, like the bearing hole size that it came with, I guess. Hold on, let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna find some better light. Alright, this looks a little bit better light, but anyway, the bearing in there, it doesn't fit the regular size bearing that like Traxxas comes with, and needs a bigger size. So that was pretty annoying, and it came with like a little plastic spacer that sucked and got all worn out. And then so I finally threw that away and bought some bigger bearings, and then they're still not that good. And then it came with the front bearing carriers and the caster hubs. I didn't like these either, especially the bearing carriers, because like right here, hold on, yeah, where it's all silver right here, like that piece right there, it was way too long. Like it came out to here, and then this thing was, so it came out to there, so the steering was all really crappy and didn't steer at all. So I had to cut that off and grind it down and smooth it, and then drill another hole for that to go in, and that was pretty annoying. But after that, it seemed to work pretty good. And then same thing with the other side. And then it came also with all 4 wheel hexes that are aluminum and green too. But so my advice overall on this Integy set is just save your money and go buy STRC or Traxxas brand. Buy RPM A-arms, RPM shock tower. The bulkhead's the only thing that really is that good, that I haven't had many problems with. But yeah, so overall, just go buy separate pieces. Alright, and that'll be the end of this video. See you next time.